your analytical mind. Okay, so give me two teams next year. We do a lot of talking, right? But give me two surprise teams that you've looked at everything going on with them, and you're like, okay. And it can be, it doesn't have to be like smaller teams. It could be powers that just aren't expected to win next year. Okay, so give me two teams that you expect to surprise in this upcoming season.
That's a good one, man. That's a good one. I like that. 'Cause I've been thinking about this a little bit. And, man, there's a couple of teams. And, of course, you know how it is. A couple of these teams I want to surprise. I want them to surprise us just because I love the coaching staff. But, man, if I had to go through my two teams right now, dude, and here's the thing, and it's bigger teams, okay? But I'm going a little bit with the way Coach Cignetti at Indiana built his Indiana team to win the national championship. He brought continuity with him, and in today's world, in college football, we don't have that continuity anymore.
Oh yeah, you gotta have.
As soon as the season's over, people are popping in the portal. The portal's opening a few, and you know how it goes. We're like, okay, who's next year's team? So with that being said, man. So I'll start my first one here. My first one, I'm going to go. I'm going to say Penn State.
Penn State.
The Penn State.
Okay. That's surprising.
The reason why I say that is because with that is Matt Campbell has brought 39 transfers with him from Iowa State. 39 of them, and he's got a quarterback that's one of them. That 26 career wins, Rocco Beck. He's coming over. So he's got some guy. He's doing this right here. And you know what? And you know what? For Matt Campbell at Iowa State, when he's won some big games that he wasn't supposed to win. Right. Where James Franklin knock was he couldn't win the big game. Like he just couldn't win that game to get over the hump. But I just that they got their 39 starters. 20 of them are former Iowa State players. Let me see here. Let me see if I got any notes on here. And the schedule and the schedule sets up for them perfectly, man. Because it's Penn State. I want to make sure I got my facts right. Guess who Penn State doesn't play this year, Ian?
Who's that?
They do not play Indiana.
Oh,
they do not play.
Indiana's a team that they carbon copied their playbook.
Yeah, yes, they do not play. They do not play Ohio State.
Okay.
Nor do they play Michigan.
Oh,
at all in the regular season.
That's a favorable schedule right there, brother.
Brother, look at that schedule right there, man. They have the big house. They have big house. They have Washington at Washington and at Maryland, at Northwestern at Temple. Bro, the only game that I see that's really going to be tough for them is October 17th. Now, don't get it wrong. Wisconsin's going to be a hard one. I think Purdue's going to be better than a lot of people are going to think about. Just Barry Odom always seems to do pretty good his second year, and I like Minnesota. I like me. Oh, and you know what? One thing too, we got called on our program last week. We were an SEC. Homers. No, well, we're talking about teams that aren't right now. So if you're on here right now, please note that we're not talking SEC right now. We're talking Big Ten football right now. But Minnesota, I love the returning quarterback Drake Lindsey out of Fayetteville, Arkansas. I think Drake is going to put up some good numbers this year for Minnesota. So, but really, Michigan is that team right there that scares me with Penn State. But, and Michigan right now is already ranked 14th nationally, man. So that's a really, really good thing right there, right? And the first 6 of their 7 games are at home. If you look at that, man. Yeah, they're at home. And you know what? What's good for a young quarterback starting out in a new system, his second year, Underwood, his home games. And I love their offensive coordinator, and I can't believe I just can't think of – Chris, who's their offensive coordinator? I cannot think of who it is. I love them. I can't think of them.
For who? For Penn State?
Oh, from Michigan. Oh, from Michigan. Okay. What's that?
Jason Beck.
And the reason why I'm talking about Michigan at Penn State is because My second team. Well, you know what? Before we do that, we got Penn State over here. I love their defensive coordinator hire. DeAnton Lynn came from USC. Dude, this guy's he's a young guy. I think he's 37, if that old. But he comes from USC. I'm sorry, he was a 2-year stint at USC's, and he was at UCLA. Recruit well, but I think he was ranked like were they 13th nationally last year or something. They were a top 25 defense, so I like what he's got there. I love what he's bringing to the table. They've got some defensive ends that are coming. Groundville, McPherson rotating in. They got some good players, man. Good defensive tackles that transferred in from UCLA. Todd Blanding is protected. So that's my surprise team because of that schedule. Right, I
like it, man. Before you get into your second team, I love it. Like I hadn't even looked at their schedule. That's amazing. So this is what I'm seeing. So they carbon copied Indiana. So they probably got some 34-year-old players too, but regardless, they got the continuity. They got an easy schedule, avoiding Indiana. And am I wrong here? Should Penn State have beat Indiana last year if it wasn't for a phenomenal toe tap catch?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so they're avoiding the team that they should have beat last year if it wasn't for a Heisman win. And I see a game there. So yeah, man, I like what I like that. I co-sign on them as being a great team for next year.
Yeah, and see, that was one of those games last year that Franklin just didn't win. That was one of those big games. He did not win.
Yeah.
So